Welcome back, Shadow Coast here. We are continuing our Mordheim City of the Dam journey, and we're gonna jump into this in just a minute. Alright, just getting Twitch set up and a few other items, which I have now. So we're gonna jump in. Our main character, Shadow Coast, is injured. I'm gonna see if we can deploy, well, we're gonna wait one day because we have to. I'm gonna see if we can deploy and run a mission without a hero, which it looks like we cannot, unfortunately. So we could either hire another hero, which I do not want to do, and we're going to take a look. So it looks like we finally have some decent weapons, which is fantastic. We're going to take a look at one-handed, two-handed, greatsword, a bow, dueling pistols, amulets. Amulets are important. Sun resistance reduced, but our perception decreases. We're not fighting too much magic, so we're not going to worry about that. I'm going to focus the next 9 days on Wordstone. Our next shipment's actually pretty high, 168. And then we're going to jump into Act 1 right here. I have a normal average. We're going to deploy with these guys here and keep Erdman and Aldremis. Well, we're gonna kind of come in here and I'm gonna go back. Is this still normal? So what we can actually do here before I deploy is you can see your warband rating up here, 724 with all the new guys. And then if we were to swap out our reserve and go like this and then check our warband, I think 809. So clearly the newbies, who are these two, aren't quite as good. We're going to go with a newbie lineup and bring our heroes to hopefully even out the odds. We are going to deploy. Sometimes we don't.
You take the opportunity to send your warriors to pillage
how are you?
nearby buildings. As your warband disperses and begins to explore, however, an enemy warband arrives and deploys its own patrols in the area.
Alright, we're gonna look for Danica. Take Danica out. So deployment is the one thing I hate about this game. It's so obnoxious. Alright, we're running this for Wordstone. We want the secondary objective too. Fortunately, it's heavily dispersed. We have 4 over there. So we are going to try to deploy in the middle of the house, because we can then run out that door right there. So this looks like a good as spot as any. Let's see if we can get a little closer. And we're going to try to stay downstairs. So unfortunately, when we go to the strategy thing, I can't just click on this area to deploy. Which seems like it should be kind of an obvious option. This guy, if we go outside to the carts, yeah, that's further behind. That's the wrong exit. So we will eventually get there. That doesn't look to be so bad. You can run and grab some Wordstone. And I'm hoping to get the last spot by the door. Alright, this stairs is good. We are going to grab the chest because it's right here. 17 gold coin works for us. And then we are going to head out this door and head left. For those watching on YouTube, I have started streaming Twitch. So if I talk to people, that's because I'm talking to them. Alright. We are well on our way. And I'm gonna move this guy up and out. Gonna keep him out of the way. We're gonna head this way actually. A nice tight group. We're gonna keep moving together. We are specifically looking to level up some of our lower level players. Gonna pick up all this wordstone, work our way over, pick up this wordstone if we can, make our way down here. We'll probably engage the enemy and rout them before we get too much, unfortunately. But we'll see. Let's see what we can do. You can definitely move far. So we're gonna have you grab this wordstone. Fragment. We want clusters or shards. Clusters are the best. They weigh 5 pounds. Fragments weigh 1 pound. We might bring Lucana down here and grab this. If we can. She only has 3 spots, so she can run over here, drop off, pick this up, drop off, pick this up, drop off. So she's gonna be our shard collector, and these guys are going to stay grouped somewhat closely. That's a cluster over there. It looks pretty big. The green stuff in front of us. Now we're gonna focus on finding Danica. We would love an old Eulicrane axe, I think is what it's called. We are fighting the vampire group, so we have to have a bunch of terror checks.
A new round has started.
Alright, we saw somebody. Danica, great. We're gonna run at her. We'll pick up wordstone as we go. Ooh, there are 2 of them there. %. Nice. Stunned. Reload. Oh wow, putting some serious work there. Shadows exposed. Luckily a bunch of our guys can move and cover him, which is exactly what they're going to do. Ambush stance. We don't want to block up picking up wordstone. We're gonna come over here for ambush stance. Alright. I'm gonna focus you on wordstone exclusively. Why not drop a black powder trap just in case? Alright, so we want this guy to pick up some wordstone. Trying to figure out the angle of charge. Nice. end turn. Keep her engaged. Oof. Morandis is gonna get hit a few times, that's okay. Conrad's gonna come over and hopefully finish her off. But as he does so, I want to gather some wordstone. These three got a positive. Rarely happens. Alright, cluster, fantastic. And another wordstone. Alright. So Mizuma asks, what are the strength of witch hunters? What's their legendary? I actually do not know what our legendary is because I have not gotten that far yet, unfortunately. And I just kind of picked up the game for fun and started playing. Oof, critical miss. That's not good. Wow. Yeah, we ran out of movement points, which is not good. Strength of Witch Hunters, they have, you can dual wield dueling pistols and little crossbows. The way I set up Shadow von Coast, who's my hero, or leader, uh-oh, Mirandus might go down. Yeah, he's going down. That was a critical miss on
A new round has started.
Danica that we needed to get. So this just turned. With Shadow von Coast, I focused agility, so he is really difficult to hit. I think he has 90-95% dodge, which you'll see here. We're going to switch weapons, and I'm going to just engage. And 95%. So we have Hunter's Patience, which you can see here. Actually, you can't, which is a skill. I don't remember exactly what it does, to be honest, which I probably should know. Alright. Erdman, want you to charge. Oh, just under. Alright, so we're gonna try to take out Jeremil here. And we have better dodge chance. Let's see if we can finish off Danica, get the optional. Alright, Yukana, you're just gathering wordstone. So the reason I'm emptying this fragment out is because we have, I thought we had 3 wordstone over here. Maybe only 1. She's just gonna kind of collect it, drop it off. We're gonna leave Shadow Coast and Conrad to lead our plebes in the main battle over there. And that's our place trap. Alright, there were only 2. For some reason I thought there were 3. Oh, we'll place another trap. Did not mean to do that. Okay, so we're in trouble. We need to finish Danica off and then bring Conrad over to help fight the other 3. We have to pass terror or fear tests, fear and terror tests, 90%. Alright, so she's done. Now on these, call them bounty missions, that's where these orange things come into play. I'm gonna pick up the dagger for now.
Completed.
But we might get rid of that. And if I play this right, swift charge 95%. Alright. And then we have 55% dodge. Slowly but surely working on the enemy. And this guy is a necromancer. So, assuming he can cast some spells. He had an all alone check. We're fine if he tries to target Shadow. Oh, we have our response point. Oh, that's why we didn't charge. I wanted the ability to respond. So that was actually intentional, I just forgot.
A new round has started.
Alright, so we're just going to work this guy down. We need a good one-handed sword for Shadow. That puts so much more damage. The pistols are good. At range, you saw we really put the screws to Danica. But if we had a better one-handed sword here, that'd be key. Dremis is normally good at dodging. He has Disease Carrier now, which is not good. And we'll see that in just a second. So we're gonna loot Mirandus and get the fragment. Oof. Oh, trap. I should have ran around it. So we miss. Ouch. Really hoping to get that. The reason I'm doubling up on this guy is we are trying to force him to fast fear or all alone tests. So if you have 2 or 3 or more on a single enemy, depending on how many units are surrounding them and their allies around them, if they're outnumbered, they have to pass an all alone test. Now you can see our Disease Carrier, we've been struck a couple of times. That reduces our initiative. Now that's a bad thing, because we want to be able to go earlier once we engage in combat so we can attack them and hopefully incapacitate or kill them so they can't respond. So, very important we have decent initiative, especially once we're engaged in combat. Oh, there is something over there. I don't know what that is. It says it's not a... we can't tell. I don't think it's an enemy hero. Oh, nope. Other direction. There we go. Either way, we want it to stay away from shards. These are our shards. We can go ambush stance. Mechanic can output some damage. Alright. Conrad's our main damage dealer, at least from a melee perspective. Ooh. Alright, so if we want to see Ulrich's gift, if you click the spacebar, you can see different options. So if we click on spells, it increases melee hit chance and melee damage by 10%. We're gonna cast it. Hopefully it works. We get Rebuke, and Rebuke minus 25% casting ability. We should be able to finish off. What's this guy's name? Michael. What is he? Michael Caligaral. He failed his check.
A new round has started.
He can't retreat, so he has to stand there and take it. Alright, when we loot this, we'll grab a great sword. And I'm gonna engage this guy. Ulrich's gift was helpful. We'll burn him down. And 95% dodge. Well done, Erdman. Whoa, that's like a upgraded guy. Normally they only have 3 pips. Now in the bottom left, for those who might not know, ooh, he's ambushing what we need. Interesting. What is that guy? He is a Theodore. Don't have a lot of information on him. Doesn't look to be too scary. The question is there another guy there? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run here. I'm gonna lay a trap. And we're gonna drop this off. And then we're gonna ambush. So hopefully he runs through the trap. Oof, miss. You ideally want one of these 2 guys to kill him because they get bonus at the end. Yeah, Mizuma, this is my first campaign playthrough, so I played about 4 or 5, maybe 6 missions. We haven't even taken on Act 1 yet. So we are very much new to this game. And I posted a few YouTube videos on it. And the overlapping bubbles, that's not great. So we have a minus 25% cast chance, so we failed. Alright. Then we're gonna go ambush stance, not that that'll help. Once we take this guy out, there'll be lower. Alright, so they're converging on our wagon, so we're gonna collapse.
A new round has started.
And I'm hoping Shadow can just finish this guy. Alright. The other 2 can loot him. We don't really care. What we do care about is getting back to our wagon. I'm gonna run a little bit further back and go into 95% dodge chance. Their leaders are coming through. Okay, so you definitely loot. Alright, he only has a dagger. Doremus is at half health. Make our way up here. Alright, doorway here. We're gonna put a trap there. Lots of traps. I think that guy collected some shards. Gonna run back and very much ambush stance our wagon. Just check this out. Yeah, there's nothing there. Alright, Moran doesn't really have anything. So unfortunately that does count our hit points we loot, even if we don't take anything. Conrad. We're gonna... Oh. Don't need to Ulrich's gift. Gonna ambush things here. Oh shoot. Where is he coming? What are you doing? Oh, he's gonna ambush stance there.
A new round has started.
Alright, so... I'm gonna keep loot kinda here. We're gonna turn these three guys around and take them on. Tear test. I intentionally ran towards him so we bring him closer to us. And oof, miss. He missed. Got some damage going. Ow. Alright, 95 dodge, so we should be harder to hit. Oh, he ran around the traps. Alright, so we're going to run here and charge him from behind. And we failed our terror test. Fortunately, these guys can be super obnoxious. Gonna charge this guy. Oof, missed. Critical miss. Alright. 35 dodge. And yeah, I still left. Oh, did I leave? Oh, not enough. So we are definitely going to swift charge. Oh. Terror test successful. Alright. Put in some really good work. 55% dodge. Now he should still have to... Someone told me, sorry.
A new round has started.
Oh man. I'm not sure why it automatically switches the parry stance. We failed. Now we can't do anything. So I guess with the charge, if we had angled it for the charge, then it works. And I think this guy's immune to all alone, because there isn't a check for the undead. That's a big benefit. Alright. This guy... Where is he coming? He's coming towards Shadow. Respond with our one. Alright. Ah, it's tough. Alright. Nice. Great critical. We will trade a dagger for a sword. And let me see if I can swift charge. Alright.
A new round has started.
Gonna try to take these guys out and loot them. And a fair amount of good work. Let's... Oh boy. He's terrorized, so we keep losing. Luckily, I'll fade off next turn. We're charging, get a little bit of bonus, and we get surprise on him. I was hoping we would take out the other guy. Luck trinket. That looks interesting. So that was a fairly efficient run, I'd say.
Victory favors the just.
We
It is
completed
Sigmar's
the
will that
secondary
you are
objective.
triumphant this day.
We got a purple trinket. We'll check that out here in a minute.
Task completed. The gods are with you.
Alright, definitely most valuable warrior. 2 skill points. Upgrade to our offense and strategy points, which is really important. Those are the red and blue pips. Again, the blue pips are strategy or movement points, and the red are effectively attack points.
The gods are with you.
For AP. Great. Erdman's level 2 now. Ukana's still level 1. Man, we have not been using her very well.
Outstanding.
Well, Dremis is doing well. And Mirandus has had a tough go of it. He has amnesia, so he loses 5 points. Near-death experience, skull fracture, so 5 days. Oof. Luckily, our victory and optional objective completion offset the lost decisive victory. And clusters 2, wordstone, shards 4, fragments 5. I would argue this is a pretty good run. Formula of rogues. Now we have not tried formulas. Pay treatment cost, pay our upkeep cost. Let me see. Hold on. I'm just gonna throw him in a reserve for now. And let's take a look at these items. Trinket. Oh. Oh, we'll throw an amulet on. Is a trinket an item to carry? It is. Luck trinket. So self greatly increases the chance of a full recovery at the end of the battle if the user falls out of action. Wow. We're definitely gonna put that on you because you can carry it, and we quite frankly need Conrad. He's our main damage dealer. Alright, so let's do some points. We had agreed that we're going to go accuracy. The reason we wanted to go accuracy is ballistics, weak spots. So we want to mastery, so attacks bypass dodge and parry by 15%, which will be huge. So we're going to focus on accuracy, get 9, upgrade that, and then we need to build some more active skills. Conrad, leadership is always good. He has the Heart of the Wolf, so he's already pretty good at passing alone, fear, and terror. So intelligence might not be the most important piece. I would argue alertness or leadership. We're going to bring him to 9 leadership and then work on alertness, and then we'll level up intelligence. For him, I just want him to be able to hit every single time. So we're increasing our melee hit chance. I mean, accuracy will become important. So we'll level up accuracy to 6, then finish off weapon skill. So they can't dodge all his attacks. This guy is extremely alert. I'm not sure what I was doing here. Erdman, we're going to put a point in leadership. He's worth it. We're going to keep moving. We're going to work up accuracy to 3, and then we'll keep going weapon skill. And this guy we did not deploy. Dominicus has some left over. Leadership, alertness, and Ukana. We're gonna keep working on your agility. We're gonna get this to 10. We want her to be 90% agile. And we're gonna work on her alertness, and then we need to get her leadership up. But I want her to be level 2 before we worry about leadership. She has 2 unspent points. I'm a big proponent of quick reload if she's ranged. But attacks, I think this is both ranged and melee. It's like all attacks. I don't think you could beat weak spot. Personally, I could be wrong, but I think weak spot's pretty good. Oh, Dremis, he's a relatively newer addition to the group. We're gonna level up leadership and then we'll hit alertness. We're gonna bring his weapon skill up to 7, then focus on accuracy a little bit. And Mirandis, who took a huge hit and is recovering. He's never going to use a... I don't think he's going to use a shield. So we need high agility. Now, when we look at our other, like Herman, look at that. Agility is 8, because they don't, with their two-handed weapons, they're not going to be able to parry. We're not going to throw a shield on them. Alright. Erdman and Herman. We have enough wordstone, or we don't have enough wordstone for next shipment. I think we need 60 more, 60 plus more. But before I do that, I did want him to like just look at skills. So he increases dodge and parry chance. So this is knowledge is good. We're investing in this guy heavily. We don't want parry. What was it? Weak spots. Tax bypass 5% dodge. Yeah, that's worth it. We're gonna keep leveling these guys up. Let's see what we roll. And we only have 91 left. Shop, helmets. It's a nice Warhammer. Sigmarite Warhammer. Let's take a look. Can Shadow Coast, can a Witch Hunter use that? I'm not sure. Great Hammer. Hold on. Where's the description? Doesn't say if he can use it. What is it classified as? I don't know if we want to get that low on gold. 24. Guess we could buy it. Let's see. I'm sure someone can use it. Let's sell Drought of Clarity. Greta's Boon. I'm gonna keep that. Warp Block Pistols. Gonna sell those. Weeping Blades we can sell. Dueling Pistols we'll sell. Oh, we'll try to. Two of them maybe. Longbow. Pistol. Alright, so we're getting rid of a bunch of stuff. And then we're going to buy this. And hopefully this isn't a horrible idea, which it might be, because no one might be able to use it. Yep, nobody can use it. Aw, man, that is disappointing. It's for sure not a two-hammered weapon. Well, let's look at another hero type. Sigmarite Warhammer, so it is classified as something different. Alright, we could hire a warrior priest, which we will eventually, now that we have a Sigmarite Warhammer for them. We will wait to do that. So we're gonna end this episode. And we're just gonna take a look. Poor, very poor rats and mutants we want to take on eventually. So I will either take on, send some scouts to take on another mission, or we'll take on of rats and mutants. Our veteran system, we double upgraded commander to reduce upkeep costs of leaders and impressive warriors. So we will figure out what our impressive warrior is. I think sooner rather than later. I think we have to get through Act 1 to be honest. And then we can see. and we will continue the next episode. Thanks for watching, and we will catch you in the next one. I will be streaming again, but I'm switching over to a different game.